Hey, so I'm Alex, just your typical high school student with an epic sense of humor. Life was chill at our school, Sunflower High, until these two fierce cheer squads showed up, the Stellar Sirens and the Electrifying Sparks. I mean, they might as well be from different planets. Seriously, they were total opposites. Now, I might not be the most popular kid, but I've got a keen eye for drama and a talent for turning chaos into comedy. The Stellar Sirens, led by the fiery and ambitious captain, Serafina, seemed like they came from a whole different world. Their cheer routines were flawless, but rumor has it they were armed with stolen moves. The Electrifying Sparks, on the other hand, were the embodiment of diversity and sisterhood, guided by their charismatic captain, Zara. Okay, so picture this. Sunflower High was like any other school, chill vibes, same old routine, and then bam! Out of nowhere, the Stellar Sirens and Electrifying Sparks strutted onto the scene. It was like they brought their own spotlight with them. Serafina, the captain of the Stellar Sirens, was all fierce and fiery, and her squad was basically perfection on the cheer mat. But like I said, rumors were buzzing like crazy. Some say they might have jacked some of the Electrifying Sparks' dance moves. Drama alert! Drama alert! As the rivalry between the Stellar Sirens and Electrifying Sparks intensifies, the cheerleading battleground at Sunflower High becomes a spectacle of thrilling performances and unexpected chaos. When Serafina's squad started getting all the attention, Zara and her Sparks weren't having it. They discovered that the Stellar Sirens had borrowed some of their signature moves. As if that wasn't enough, the Sparks were in danger of losing their practice space due to some sneaky plot orchestrated by Serafina. Now, here's the lowdown on the Electrifying Sparks, and let me tell you, they were the epitome of girl power. Zara was their queen bee, leading the pack with a confidence that could light up the entire gym. And they weren't just some cookie-cutter squad, they were all about diversity and sisterhood, celebrating what made each one of them unique. But when they noticed their moves showing up in the Stellar Sirens' routines, they were ready to throw down in the cheeriest way possible, of course. As someone who usually stayed out of these rivalries, I found myself caught up in the crossfire when my best friend, Charlie, who was secretly crushing on Zara, dragged me into the mix. Charlie thought I was some sort of genius problem solver. So there I was, in the middle of this whole cheerleading mess. But hey, I love a good challenge. We started brainstorming plans to help the Sparks reclaim their moves and their practice space. I started by infiltrating the Stellar Sirens' secret meetings, pretending to be their overly enthusiastic mascot. Turns out, cheerleaders don't pay much attention to the kid in a fluffy costume. This gave me the perfect vantage point to gather intel on their routines. Meanwhile, Charlie turned into a tech wizard and hacked the school's admin system. The dude exposed everything, how the Sirens swiped the Sparks' moves and the shady plot against their practice space. It was, like, a total brainiac move, and Charlie and I were becoming the ultimate dynamic duo. And oh, get this! While snooping around, I stumbled upon a hidden treasure trove of cheerleading history, old trophies and stuff. And the biggest find? An ancient trophy that once belonged to the original Electrifying Sparks. That was, like, a major reminder of their legacy and how they deserved to shine. So, when the big day came, it was game on. During halftime, with a wink and a nod from Charlie, I took center stage and unleashed a hilarious and revealing PowerPoint that spilled all the cheer tea. The crowd went wild, and the Sirens were, like, totally embarrassed, left speechless and red-faced. It was classic high school drama with a twist. The championship itself was epic. The Sparks' routines, now infused with their authentic moves, dazzled the audience, while the Stellar Sirens, humbled and inspired by their rivals' determination, brought their A-game. The Sparks owned the stage, and the Sirens, well, they learned a valuable lesson. The Sparks scored the win, but honestly, both squads earned major respect for each other. And I may not have won any medals, but I was front row for the wildest cheer showdown ever. And so, as the school year came to a close, I knew that this wasn't just a story about cheerleaders and their antics. It was a lesson in embracing diversity, standing up for what's right, and finding humor in the most unexpected places. As I waved goodbye to Sunflower High, I couldn't help but grin at the thought of the unforgettable cheerleading drama that I had played a small part in. Thanks for listening, and if you are still here, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. Also, as I go off to college, comment if you would like to hear what kind of wild stories I find myself in there. Until next time, Fable Fiesta.